This is my hangout.
For the last 30 years?
For the last 30 years. I watch everything go and come from here.
The man who lives across the street from the Frank Duveneck house says things have not gone well. This is the photo used to put the property on the National Register of Historic Places in 2015. This is the house today. The Frank Duveneck Arts and Cultural Center has owned the property since 1999. We interviewed the CEO, Charles Alexander, in 2019.
Well, we're in the process of completing a grant. Once the grant is awarded and we leverage local funds, we can renovate it.
We interviewed Alexander again in 2021. He said the funding did not come through, but he was confident it was imminent.
Are we going to be back here in 2 years?
Dave, when you're back here in 2 years, we won't be here. We'll be inside, sitting down, having a celebration.
Well, it's been 2 years and no celebration. This time, Alexander did not return our calls. And while the dilapidation of the Duveneck house has not changed, the laws in Kentucky have. There is now the Abandoned and Blighted Property Conservatorship Act.
But what we've asked is for the court to appoint a conservator, and that conservator will then take the construction and maintenance steps that are necessary to stabilize the building, simply to keep it from falling down.
Covington City Attorney says the city would use federal block grant funds to pay for the estimated $155,000 in foundation, structure, siding, and roof repairs. The city would not take ownership of the property, just control it long enough to fix it. The owner would then retake control and be on the hook for the repair costs, plus the hundreds of thousands in additional aesthetic restoration necessary to bring the property to its original beauty, when the man who created all of this beauty lived and taught students here.
Let's face it, it's going to be years before people see a finished Frank Duveneck house, isn't it?
Finished, if you mean by that restored into some useful structure, probably.
In Covington, this is David Winter reporting.
Sure, you could stop watching now, but let's be honest, you want to see more. So click some of those links, or better yet, go ahead and tap subscribe. That way you'll catch more content from Local 12.